Welcome. Join me as I create a small little mini semi-hydro setup for an alocasia corm. I have this little setup here. So it's really just a glass covering a small bottle cap, and this method of propagating corms has been so successful for me. I've tried it in sphagnum moss, I've tried it in perlite, and honestly I am about 100% for this method of putting a small bit of water in a bottle cap and then placing the corms inside. You can see this one here already has a leaf, but there are two more in here that are well on their way. So here is this little guy. He's got roots and only a singular leaf so far. And I know they usually say wait till they have a second leaf to change the medium, but since I'm going to a semi-hydroponic setup with pond, it's not that much different than water, and I'm just going to keep the water levels really far up, so it's still going to be pretty much completely submerged. So I'm not changing its conditions drastically. Here are the other little babies that are well on their way. There. So you can see he's starting to get that leaf shoot, but he's got those roots. This little guy. Now, I've had these guys up here for quite a while. One of these was sitting in sphagnum moss for the longest time and just was not having success. As soon as I switched him to the bottle cap method, something clicked. I don't know what it was. I'm not complaining, as long as they do what they need to do and give me more plants. So I have these plastic cups that I've been using for a little bit of everything around here. And I have this yogurt container that I got from a friend that actually allows this cup to sit right in there. But what I did was I poked holes in the bottom and the sides of this small little cup with a push pin, so then that water can come through and fill all the way up. So I've got my pond here, and what I'm going to do is put a bit in the bottom of my cup. So here's what he is currently looking like. I did pour so then that one long root is farther down, and we fill around. And I'm going to position him so the leaf is pointing straight up. He was kind of at an angle, but we're going to work with that because at the end of the day, I want my plant to grow straight and not crooked, because alocasias tend to tilt and slant and lean towards the light and do whatever they want anyways. So here is this little guy all in his pot. So now we're going to fill this up with some water. We've got him about a third of the way up filled with water because we don't want the corm floating around in here necessarily, but we just want him to be submerged and for that potting medium to wick up the moisture and keep the roots moist. This is the final product of our mini semi-hydro setup for our alocasia corm, ready to get on growing.